That's an interesting case. I just mentioned that law points, focus on law points. So our 内经, you say 内经, it seems very rough, yin and yang, everything's yin and yang. It goes to the details. Law meridian is very detailed. You even couldn't find in the laboratory with any machine. So last time I also treated one guy with like a wrist pain. He saw one physiotherapist, 2 hand specialists, not to figure out what's happening. I said, oh, it's not disconnected. I said, put one needle, oh God. So you say, Chinese mind is very precise. They look at the very, very micro word, what is happening. So we should have confidence on that. So dizziness, dizziness 2 weeks. So this person, is born in South Africa. Dizziness for 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago began to have dizziness. Okay, this is very symptoms of the sensation of hot, tinnitus, zzz, nasal dripping, post-nasal dripping cough with stick flames. My diagnosis is yin-wei disharmony. It's the Tai-Yang problem. I use these knowledges because this is affected very typical Tai-Yang symptoms. Tai-Yang affected, dryness involved, and heat started, and disturbed the lung as well. So I use these understandings. This is where the many climate changes make it problem, not related with his lifestyle. Okay, but I mean mainly related with the climate change, 6 Qi and the Yin's movement. And his birth year, he birthed in this year, Sihan. I checked his birth years, but so he is a fire, 2 Qi, 2nd Qi, suppressed by the cold as well. So this person, he is very easily blocked by the cold, because in his body have this information, have this Qi state stuck in the heart area. So my treatment, I plus some herbs as well, to clear the heat. All right. So I use acupuncture very instant effect actually. So a lot of people don't know. Oh, common cold can be used as acupuncture. Yes, heat, phlegm, dizziness, improvement immediately. But once you understand what is involved, which meridians involved, I use some like a bagua, hand bagua as well. That's another system. Yeah. And but I mean the acupuncturists could be very flexible. Once you know that what is happening, you can use your method. But you understand which direction is very important. For example, you want to go to the city. You walk one step, you're closer to there. You drive, you run, you anyway, you take the motorway, you take the small way, you can go there. But if you lost the directions, that's the problem. So use the 离卦、坎卦, 内观、百会. The hot on the head drop down 80%. And then use the 坎, right 坎, 列缺, 耳门, 印堂, hot sensation on head gone. That's the immediate change. Yeah, and tinnitus gone. Now after that, okay, have a rest because we charge according to the hours. So you ask him to have a rest. Also, he's regulating the self. Yeah. Because you walk on the meridians, helping the self get used to that rhythm. Then after you withdraw the needles, this rhythm is continue carry on. So that's my understanding. But because he's can accept the herbal medicine plus some herbal medicine. Not all the people can compare you the acupuncture. All right, you can take the herbs every day, so make the difference. So after 3 days herbs, it's okay. It's okay, totally, no problem. So that's why we have used the knowledges, the climate changes. We don't know. We couldn't figure out what climate is involved. It's very hard, actually. We just try luck. We don't have a certain idea about what is happening. Case 3, calf muscle pain. Actually, this lady have a calf muscle pain. She have a holiday from England to New Zealand last Christmas. Have a pain. Every morning he get up and have the pain. Oh, not uncomfortable. For 3 years. After he did a surgery on the knee, he got to have the pain. And for 3 years, I see all different doctors, painkiller, everything. But still there. Sometimes related with sciatica pain. But after, what strange is, after moving somewhere, it's getting better. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's getting better. But I reviewed her lifestyle. He drank a lot of cold stuff, cold shake, cold water. I'm not sure that Western culture has a cold culture, I would say. They don't care about cold. They think some even believe that stay in the cold temperature will be healthy. And I don't know what's the problem, especially kids.
Just a lack of knowledge.
Okay, it's your job now, not my job to talk to them about. Okay. But sometimes they don't feel the cold. They don't feel the cold. I say, if somebody don't feel the cold, I say, if you put more clothes, do you feel comfortable or not? Just like that's this question. Sometimes, are you feeling cold, tired? Because sometimes they don't feel cold because their energy is burning. The burning energy is not cold, but the burning have a limit. So after you stay, maybe you stay half an hour, you're getting very exhausted, right? Because you're consuming your energy. So ask 2 questions. You put more clothes, you feel comfortable or not. Then you feel tired, that's all. So those sort of things. All right, this lady, I know the cold retention in the stomach because long lasting every day, top up, cold. Treatment, this becomes easy. Anything you just do. I do 孔雀气海天枢环骨. That's not really matter. But yeah, just ask her to stop cold drinks. All right. Yeah. The next morning he said, okay, no problem. And he stayed there for 1 week holiday. 1 week later, he come to the second visit. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. Then just 1 more session since you came. So after you go back to England, it's okay. So that is why we have to have the understanding the structures. What is the sky? What is the earth? What is the human activities? Contribute to our health and makes the progress. When we understand that, we have make the proposals, make a treatment proposals. Then we are holistic medicine. That's the value of Chinese medicine. That's our future for every practitioners. That's the future of TCM in the time of change. That's one of the best medicine systems. But if we couldn't use the holistic ideas, we don't understand what is holistic. We don't know what's included in the holistic. Then we'll be stressful every day because every day you face the problems. And will feel stressful. You don't know sure about your future because every day you confuse yourself. Okay, that is a mutually benefit to us and to the people. All right, thank you for joining today. So we can have some questions. We still have like a little bit of time, maybe 20 minutes. We can have a discuss.
I have one question.
Yes.
Huang Nijing has all the answers.
Yes.
In my short time studying here at this school,
Yeah.
I read it 3 or 4 times, and then I realized I don't know how many times I'll read it, but I know it's forever.
Yeah.
A little sentence can change and also mean a lot to me.
Yes.
In the center of China, we have different schools of medical thought.
Yes.
And this is a time of coming forth for Tao and also for Chinese medicine. It's very obvious and also documented in the in a regime of bringing it forward to the West and to the world, inward, outward, everywhere, right? In the 12 5-year cycles, for instance, from China. So Wang Di Neijing gives us, wrong or right, gives us a scripture or a rule, a core to adhere to in order to give TCM practice as a whole quantification. Unfortunately, it needs quantification in the West. In the future, it will be the other way around. I'm not sure in my lifetime. But at the moment, it needs can't have a lot of people with a lot of different ideas. Otherwise, it's too easy for people to insult it or pull it apart, like strengths and numbers, right?
Yes, yes.
So you keep the center chi of TCM strong, and a yin-yang balance. One way we can do that is to just keep referring back to Wang Di Neijing. Is this correct?
Yes.
Can we say that?
Yes.
It's not a religion, but it's a doctrine.
Yes, it's not a religion, but if we combine the...
Actually, I don't know what it is, and it doesn't matter to me. But I care about advancing this politically and in general for many reasons, for the health of people.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I just pick up your some meanings. I'm not...
What is the center of China thinking? What are the ancients? What are the people who are what do you call, transcribing this and looking at the ancient texts and bringing these books to us?
Okay.
What are the core of these people thinking about how to...
Okay, car. You don't care about other people's thinking. You concentrate on your thinking. Use your own understandings. Use your own understanding. Don't be disturbed. Very important you walk the right way, go the right direction. From my experience, this is the only principle, guidelines for Chinese medicine, not a second one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I see 2 or 3 people
So
now
you just review and review. You draw the diagrams, you just connect it with them. To read behind, what's the meaning? Sometimes Wang Di Neijing, the words, even yin yang, not describe the full meaning.
No, but they lead us.
Yeah, they lead us. Just give you some understanding, or you can go that way.
Like a Tai Chi, they show the door. But
yeah,
not...
show the door for you. For deeper understanding, it's depending on yourself. Yeah. Don't be confused by the words. So nowadays, actually, not too many people really understand the Neijing. Not at all. Even people study like 60 years, still not understanding Neijing. But maybe you study half a year, you understand already. So everybody is different.
I understand that I understand nothing.
From my example, sometimes I read it before, a few years ago, I studied Wu Yin Liu Qi. But once I read Wu Yin Liu Qi, I feel headache.
Conflict.
It's just from the recent years. Yeah, I can read. So it's hard to say. That's karma. Yeah.
I just want to share my own experience regarding the comment or the question from Carl.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we are looking at your explanation, it really reflects what is Chinese medicine, and then we don't need the blood pressure meters. We don't use. I mean, it's too harsh to say those words. We don't use those blood pressure meters. We don't use those labs. We don't use the X-ray. Okay. So, but then it can make a very sharp and focused diagnosis. Based on that, we can do a very good treatment. Right?
Yes.
So I think the one that we always forgot. That's what I found. The deeper that the deeper I go into this Chinese medicine world, what we are always forgot is to read the Neijing. I've taught in the 2 different Chinese schools in Indonesia, and then in every school they only have one Neijing for hundreds of students. The moment I explain about Neijing, the school is busy because they have to buy more. modern aging books, and then it's very expensive. So I think that we forgot about that, and then we always see that what so-called Western medicine, and then